Please, what is your point of order? What is your point of order, please?
Sir, my point of order, Rule 69. In 4 it says, provided that no such motion shall be made until after copies of the bill have been made available for the use of members, and that any member may object to any such motion being made unless copies of the bill have been so made available for 2 days before the day on which the motion is made. And such objection shall prevail unless the chairman allows the motion to be made. Sir, I just want your ruling on this.
I have already permitted,
no,
that's
please.
why we have
Sir, please listen to me. I need your ruling on this. In Lok Sabha, when the bill was passed, the clause 94 subsection 3 was not there. Even in 98 Act, it is not there. Even in the bill introduced in Lok Sabha, it is not there. It is come up in Rajya Sabha. Sir, have they hoodwinked the Lok Sabha or misleading the Rajya Sabha?
Right.
Sir, it is a prestige of Rajya Sabha.
Right.
Sir, it is a prestige. I need your ruling, sir.
I'll give you the ruling, but initial information is this bill was circulated on 25/7. Today is, to my knowledge, 31st this thing. So, more than 2 days time has been given. With regard to changes which you are making, the changes which you are making, let me go through it and then I'll give a detailed ruling about that. That's how
sir, it's a defective bill, sir.
Sri B.K. Hariprasad to speak, initiate the discussion. Please, Mr. He has made a point of order. Why are you supplementing it? There is no supplementation to the point of order. It's only he has to bring to my notice. He brought my notice. I'll go through it. Please,
sir, I'm very sorry, sir.
Please, Mr. Vora. Please, up baith jaiye.
Chairman, sir, you have been in this house for a long time, and you are the chairman. I had expected some ruling as far as.
Prasadji, Ramaram Karim, if you want to really send it to Select Committee, you have to give the names afterwards.
Sir,
when I think, you are also supposed to propose the names whom you want to be there in the Select Committee. That is the part of the resolution you have to make. That's the rule position. So if you want to give the names, you have to give before.
What is the ruling, sir?
I have allowed the bill to be taken up and ministers proposed it and the members.
Sir, I agree, sir, but 94 was not discussed in Lok Sabha, sir.
It also, no? Please.
I'm very sorry, sir. Protest, I have to speak on this bill.
Please, Hariprasad.
You are speaking on a defective bill.
Sir.
No. It will become effective after the defective penalty is taken care. Don't worry.
I've already said.
Don't be selective.
I rise to speak.
You are being selective now.
On the defective bill introduced by the minister. This defective bill, I don't think so. It will solve any problem in this country. Sir, Minister was, whenever he speaks on the road safety bill or the Motor Vehicle Act, he talks of accidents in the country. Almost he quotes about 5 lakhs accidents takes place. So the 92 classes have been brought in this bill. Minister was very keen that he wants to bring down the accidents as far as possible. Sir, out of these 92 classes, please go through the classes which speaks of the road safety.
Who is the new minister here?
Only the 5 classes. Sir, only.
There has to be, along with the grammar, there has to be little humor in the house. Please, sorry, Hariprasad, please.
Chairman, sir, Minister was talking about the accidents, huge accidents taking place, and he wants to amend this Motor Vehicle Act. Sir, he tried to amend almost 92 classes. These out of 92 classes, as far as the road safety is concerned, only 5 classes are there. I just wanted to know what about the other 88 classes. In these 5 road safety classes also is not very clear. The accidents takes place on the road, national highway or the state highways. Sir, in the national highway, he should have brought in some amendment for the capacity of the roads. according to the notification of the Government of India, the capacity of the road for a commercial transport vehicle is 80 kilometers and for the regular transport vehicle it is 100 kilometers. Sir, it is 21st century. Most of the vehicle which has been produced in India now has got the speed limit of 200 kilometers to 250 kilometers.
So ministers are clearing up the confusion there.
There are motorcycles.
Clearing up the confusion.
He has got the right to get in.
There are motorcycles in this country.
It's good now that he is getting information.
Within a second,
That to information with confirmation is
sir, within seconds, within 10 seconds, this motorcycle can go up to 100 kilometer speed. And Minister is very silent on this. Minister is very particular about the road safety and the corruption in RTO, right? Agreed? No, I agreed. I'm not saying that it is not there.
Please, no.
My point is, on road safety, you have brought only 5 amendments, 5 clauses out of 93 clauses. 88 clauses refer to other issues on the transport sector. Is it enough to bring down the casualties of the accidents on the national highways and the state highways? And sir, as rightly pointed out by Gadkari ji, this bill has travelled a long way right from 2014 to 2019. Through the standing committee, through the select committee. He was very kind enough to come to the select committee. I was also there. Sahasra Buddheji was the chairman. He tried his best to come to any conclusion, but we agreed for the disagreement in that select committee. But even in the standing committee, sir, the blue-eyed boy of TMC, now he is the blue-eyed boy of NDA. He has suggested some, he has given some suggestion in the standing committee, even that is not included. I will come to that point later. Mukul Rai.
No, don't take that.
And sir, and he was talking about the eradication of the corruption in RTO. Wonderful, sir. Your government is doing the wonderful job on the corruption charges. They have brought in the Lokpal also at the fag end of the 2014 government. But what is the alternative you are giving? You are talking of the dealers. You are giving the entire powers to the dealers. I agree there is a corruption in RTO. I am ashamed to say this. But if I go to RTO, apart from the registration fees of 500 to 600 rupees, I may have to shell out 2,000 rupees or maximum 3,000 rupees. If I want a fancy number, if I got a ill-gotten money, I can take a fancy number where I can pay lakh and 2 lakhs. But the dealer, for no reason or rhyme, is charging between 7,000 to 5,000 for registering of the vehicle. Where does this money go, sir? Can a customer afford to pay this much of amount to these dealers? This is not the safety bill. This is only to help the corporate sector. They are trying to reverse the decision of the Motor Vehicle Act, sir.
Please.
Sir, this I have spoken to Minister also in the select committee. And sir, he was talking of the inspection of the vehicle. Nowadays, the inspection of the vehicle, the local inspector goes to the dealer's place and identifies the vehicle and clears the vehicle. But now, without the inspector, he will register the vehicle. What would be the fate, sir? What would be the fate, sir? And sir, he stated that amount and the fees and tax collected through the dealer will be credited to the state government without loss of money on real-time basis. Central government is not taking any money from the collected amount. Fine, sir. But at present, each and every state They are collecting fees and tax of new registration vehicle by online through Parivahan. It is already there. There was no necessity for any amendments there. The collected fees and tax is being credited to state government account on real-time basis without any revenue loss. If such is the case, what is the necessity of the central government to collect the fees and tax by any agency, company owned by which is against the constitution?
Please.
Sir,
Balaji, बैठ जाइए.
earlier the tax is to be collected by the government servant. The government servant and the public servant there is a vast difference between the government servant and the public servant. Now the government can appoint any public servant as a tax collector. He is not accountable. We have seen many heads of the corporate sector running away from this country. What would be the fate of the people who have paid the tax if he runs away? So it should not be diluted. The collection of the tax should be with the government servant only. If they doesn't have the belief in the government servant, I don't think so they will have any belief in the government itself. So other day I was attending one of the seminar. There was one Bihari, he nicely pointed out, sir, आप लोगों ने सरकारी हॉस्पिटल नहीं चला पाया इसलिए एक प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल आ गया, सरकारी स्कूल नहीं चला पाया अब प्राइवेट स्कूल आ गया, अब आप सरकार भी नहीं चला सक रहा है तो प्राइवेट सेक्टर को दे दीजिए. हाँ, हो सकता है नागपुर में एक यूनिवर्सिटी है वो ले सकता है, मगर हम लोग सब लोग नहीं कर सकता है. जो है वो ले सकता है, क्योंकि मंत्री जी नागपुर का ग्रेजुएट है, इसलिए मैं उसका ज्ञान आकर्षण करना चाहता हूँ.
Mr. Hariprasad,
Sir.
10 minutes are over. You have 5 speakers. 30 minutes, 5 speakers are there.
Sir.
I leave it to you. If your party
Sir,
permits, you can.
You are a chairman, sir, concerned about the life and death of the people of this country.
I agree.
So I am not making any caustic remarks or anything.
You have got every
I'm
right to speak
confined
all
to
the
my
30 minutes.
subject.
I'm just
I'm
telling your
confined to
party.
my. Though I have said
पूरा
that I am
30 मिनट
speaking
का
on the
बोलिए,
defective
properly.
bill.
Others, बाकी लोगों को मौका नहीं मिलेगा.
Sir, I am speaking on the defective bill to correct the flaws in the bill.
Yes.
That's all, nothing else. If you don't want, sir, I can sit down, sir.
No.
I can happily.
I don't know
Thank
whether
you very
I
much.
was able to communicate to you better in English or Hindi, or you want me to speak in
Telugu,
Kannada.
sir.
Others will not be able to.
Telugu, sir.
Telugu. Point is,
Meer
your
chepte nenu-
party is given 30 minutes time. And you are the first speaker, you have taken 10 minutes. I'm just telling you, keep that in mind. Your party has given another 5 names. Keep that in mind, boss. I have no, Anand Sharma ji has taken note of it. I have no problem. Please, carry on.
Sir, why I am saying this is also not the interest of the road safety for the following reasons. In motorcycle during inspection, it will be ensured that the motorcycle is fitted with a rear view mirror, sari guard. It will also be ensured that no unauthorized alterations to the motorcycle like noise polluting silencers, horns with high decibels and fitment of the extra lights. In motor cars, cabs during the inspection, it will be ensured that all the active and passive road safety accessories like seat belts, speed governors, vehicle location tracking devices, panic button, etc. It will be ensured that the vehicle headlamps is not fitted with the dazzling type, additional lights, unauthorized alterations of the vehicle such as seating capacity, fitment of video devices in driver's view and multi-tone horns, etc. It will be ensured that in case of heavy goods and passenger vehicle, school buses are being fitted with the proper seat safety devices like first aid box, fire extinguishers, spark arrestors and ABS brakes for hazardous goods vehicle, etc. Sir, it is also be ensured that the seating capacity as per the design, chassis extension, if any rear and side are run under the protector. When this section was reviewed by the Parliamentary Standing Committee, it recommended that this proposal shall be made optional for the states to decide on the basis of the infrastructure and manpower available, and the committee further recommended that it should not be made mandatory to be followed by all the states, and also dealers will be manipulated in the system vehicle. Sir, Mantriji was kind enough to give all the credit for the southern states for running a good public carriages. Sir, rightly pointed, even I should include Maharashtra also. Mantriji was saying that all the ministers of the almost 10 states have agreed for this amendment. Sir, his own Maharashtra minister, I got a letter, I can place it on the table, who has opposed this amendment bill. And most of the states, including Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and I don't know about Andhra and Telangana, these states have opposed this amendment bill. So kindly, and sir, as far as the...
Please. Can you speak?
Sir, as far as the permits are concerned, now he wants to centralize the permit. Earlier it was, they used to say it is permit Raj. Now we are running a good public sector bus services in the southern part of the country. Now he wants to centralize and allot the permits from the center. That is only to help the private bus operators, not to any government-run sector, sir. So kindly, this bill is a defective bill, and in case if he accepts some of the amendments we have moved, we have no problem in supporting. Or else kindly, please don't pass this bill today. After the discussion, please give a thought. You talk to your own table office. If they agree, we can pass it tomorrow also. This is my earnest request, sir. Thank you.